Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Rob and this is the Wandering Floridian to kind of explore and check out all the sights that there are to see throughout South Florida. Some of them that I've seen and love myself, have experienced time and time again, and some that I haven't seen. Something that I was noticing recently was that we have a lot of hidden gems around here in regards to museums, ghost tours, swamp tours, gator farms, Native American reservations. The list just goes on and on of all these little hidden gems throughout South Florida that I just didn't even know about, having been born and raised here. It's a little bit embarrassing. So I figured that I would dedicate a channel to showing everyone what South Florida has to offer and kind of visit all of these places that I've been curious about myself. So I'm gonna finish getting ready and we'll head out. See you soon. Alright guys, so we are headed to Gumbo Limbo, and Gumbo Limbo is a wildlife preserve. They primarily focus on marine life. So they have lots of turtles that have been rescued. It's injured animals, injured marine life. So turtles that have been injured by boats or fishing line, things like that. And they have all types of fish that they've rescued and stingrays, things of that nature. All marine life that's been injured, rescued by Gumbo Limbo, and they nurse them back to health there. They have a veterinarian on staff that take care of the animals, and then they just live there and they take care of them, and they rotate them out depending on whether or not they are healthy enough to return back to the wild. And if not, then they just become permanent residents of Gumbo Limbo. They have a wonderful gift shop there, really huge. I'm going to show you around, show you what everything's about, and the best part, it is free. Yes, Gumbo Limbo is free. They do take donations, but it is free. So it's a great place to go and visit with the kids. It's small, you get in and out in about an hour, unless you take the nature trail, which we're also going to do today. And the nature trail, with the nature trail and everything together, you're looking at about an hour and a half, 2 hours tops. If you're just sticking with the marine life, half hour, 45 minutes, maybe an hour. Really shouldn't take that long though. But if you have a big family, kids are running around, blah, blah, blah. I have a 7-year-old myself, so I know how that goes, and he absolutely loves that place. He calls it the Fishy Zoo. So we're going to visit my son's favorite spot and go see some fish and stuff. And of course, we hit a bridge. Oh, Florida. So the great thing about Gumbo Limbo is that it's located in kind of the Boca Raton, Delray Beach area. If you have never been to Florida or South Florida, the Boca Raton, Delray Beach is more of the affluent area of South Florida. And beaches are right here. Right across the street from Gumbo Limbo. So, you can come to Gumbo Limbo, which it opens around noon during the week. Not sure what time it opens during the week, and I'm assuming it's the same. And you can go there for a couple of hours with the kids, or by yourself, because it's not just for kids. But kids seem to really like it. And there's not a lot to do there, so it's more geared toward kids because it doesn't take much to entertain kids. But you can come bring the kids if you have a family, if you have kids. Come spend a couple hours at Gumbo Limbo, an hour or two, and then just go right across the street to the beach and make an entire day of it. I don't know, just food for thought. Really nice houses. Like, wow. Okay, and I think we're almost there. Alright guys, we are here. We made it to the famous Gumbo Limbo. And it's a beautiful day, so let's head on inside. And just so you know, it's the Gumbo Limbo Environmental Complex FAU Marine Science Lab. Alright, so we are heading in now. I'm sorry if it's a little bit windy, guys. We are outdoors, so that will tend to happen. And these are the hours of operation, Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. and Sunday, noon to 4. Alright, so we're heading on inside, and as you can see, it's a very small place, a very small parking lot. Say fits probably 30, maybe 40 cars if you're lucky. I'd be surprised if it was even that much. Lots of foliage around. And there's the complex itself. It's small. It's actually a lot smaller from the outside. I mean, it's small inside too, but then it just opens up in the back, and that's where most of the marine life is. And as you can see, they have this cute little area with these little fake turtles out here. I'm not quite sure what they're made of. I think they're fiberglass. They can get pretty hot to the touch, but for the most part, they're pretty safe, and the kids love to play on them, run on them, jump on them, jump off of them, take pictures on them. There's really a lot of really good photo ops for this place. And they've got these little placards here. And it talks about the loggerhead turtle, sea turtle guy. Sea turtle garden. So I guess they're just talking about this little area right here. Pretty interesting. Flatback sea turtle. And just some info on that. I guess that's this little guy right here. Cute. I'm assuming that's this little guy right here. Hey, little guy. Yeah, this big guy right here. He's massive. This is my son's favorite one. This is his favorite one to climb on and jump off of. Like I said, sometimes they can get hot. So if you're bringing your little ones here, definitely touch them before you let them climb on them, especially if they're wearing like shorts and things like that, because they can get pretty hot and it can burn them. Yeah, that's pretty hot. Like, I can leave my hand there for a few seconds, but not like longer than like 3 seconds, and it starts to become uncomfortable. So just be mindful of that, and we'll be heading back in there in just a little bit. Let's head on inside. Okay, and over on this side we have a little bit more stuff. And right here we have a red rat snake. He's all coiled up in a plant there. I don't know if you can see him. Yeah, you should be able to see him. Pretty cool, right? Wish I could see its head. I'd love to see its face. See what it looks like. I mean, a snake's face is a snake's face though, right? Oh. And then over here, I think there's, oh, it is down there. There's supposed to be a turtle in here somewhere. Oh, there you go. Look at that. Such a hard life indeed. Alright. Turtle. And you go on the nature trail and other areas throughout the park and try to spot these different things, and you mark them off as you go along, and then when you finish and bring it back to the front desk, so that you pick up these shells take home as a reward / souvenir. Like I said before, it is free to enter, but they do take donations. So if you're coming for a visit, I do recommend you leave a donation so they can keep this awesome place up and running. That's really cool. Manatee skeleton. Pretty sure it's real. West Indian manatee. So when you're ready to see the marine life, you pass by the front desk here, right in front of the front door where you walk in. You just walk straight across to this door. Walk through the door, and it leads you out onto this path, which I think is pretty neat. Turtles and stuff. And it just kind of winds and twists and turns to different areas depending on what it is you want to see. Right now we want to go look at the turtles. The rescued turtles, so we are going to head that way. Alright, you just walk along, walk along, walk along. And as you can see, it's a lot bigger behind the actual facade of the building. and it just opens up into this sprawling space here where they keep all the bigger marine life and tanks and things like that. We'll check out that area in a little bit as well as down there. But I don't know about you guys, but I want to see some turtles.
And now we have turtles.
Alright, so these are turtles that, like I said before, have been rescued. So they kind of keep them back here in these little tanks for different purposes. Not quite sure what those purposes are, but they have their reasons. Let's just trust the system, shall we? Alright, and they have these little keys here that tell you all about the turtle that you're looking at, what happened to it, its surgery, its name, weight, age, stuff like that, what treatments they're doing.
Weighed about 5 pounds. So you can imagine how much of an impact this actually has on our animals. So what we do here at Gumbo Limbo is that we actually use laser surgery and we're able to remove those tumors. Now there's about a 90% chance that those tumors won't regrow again. But as I mentioned before, there's still a lot that we don't understand about this disease, so there's a lot of different ongoing research projects. I don't know if you guys might have already gone to our nearshore reef tank and you guys might have seen our resident loggerhead sea turtle in there. Her name is Payne. She's right behind us. If you guys haven't seen her, you guys should definitely go over there and see her after this talk. Now Payne was brought into us because she got pretty severely attacked by a shark. And in the process, she lost more than 60% of her flippers, and on top of that, throughout the attack, she's actually blind of one eye as well. Very well, which is another reason as to why we keep her in that shallow tank. So sea turtles are just like us in the fact that they breathe air. They can hold their breath for a really long time, unlike us. So that has a lot to do
and
with
over here we have some tortoises. It's not just marine life, but tortoises live on land. That's the difference between tortoises and turtles. So they have these two little guys back here, and what's really cool is that they have full run of this entire back part of the facility.
Pretty severely on the back of her shell, and that creates a lot of different problems. With the sea turtle shell,
little tortoises. Tortoise? Nope, that doesn't sound right. We'll say tortoises. The volunteers out here that give all the information and answer any questions you have in regards to the sea life here in these tanks and around Gumbo Limbo in general. All of the people who work here are volunteers. Some of them are students at FAU studying marine biology, and some of them are just retirees that love coming and taking care of wildlife just out of the kindness of their own hearts. It's really a beautiful thing. I just think this is a really neat setup. I really love this setup with the trees and plants, foliage in the middle of the tank here. It's pretty neat. And what do you guys think? Pretty cool, right? There's school of fish in here. You can see more schools of fish in here. Unfortunately, I'm not too familiar with the different breeds and species of different fish. Whoa, that was pretty cool. Did not expect that. So that's the turtle that the young lady was just speaking about that had 80%, I think she said 80% of her fins were damaged or removed from a shark attack. It's pretty scary. She's doing just fine. She doesn't have a care in the world. Especially not now because there are no natural predators in these tanks. Wow. Cool. Did you guys see that? The snake, the sea snake thing? What the heck was that? I don't know. I have no idea what that was. It was a sea snake of some kind, but I'm sure it has a more scientific name of some kind. Do you guys know what it was? If you know what it was, let me know down in the comments. I appreciate it. And then over here is where they have the big tanks. It's kind of a artificial coral reef inside. Well, I don't know if it's artificial, but it's a coral reef inside. Kind of hard to see with the glare when you get up on it, and when you're here in person, it's a lot easier to see. But there's a coral, a giant coral that they put inside. This, you know, starts from all the way down there, like the sea bottom. It goes all the way up to there. Pretty cool. So because of that, they're able to maintain a pretty wide range of different types of sea life. Look, a pufferfish. And this is one of my son's favorite spots in the park for all the different wildlife they have in here. In fact, inside of this coral, usually there's, I believe it's a green eel, a big green eel that kind of hides in one of the pockets but sticks its head out. We'll see if we can see it. And there he is. Is my son's favorite fish in the whole park is this eel. He's always in this crevice right here. It's so cool looking. I hope you guys can see that okay. It's so neat. I don't know what kind of eel it is. So like I said, as you can see, the whole tank area kind of wraps around this entire building. That's where we started, over there in that corner, and then we went kind of around the building there, came around this side, and now to here. And that's just another angle of the same tank we were just looking in that has the giant, or the half a boat. You know, tell you what, I tell you what. So now looking through, because it is pretty long. The nature trail is pretty long, and I mean, it can be tiring, especially again, Florida, being Florida, can get pretty hot a little bit quicker than it would if it was cooler. I'm sure you know that heat kind of drains the energy out of you. Okay, now this is interesting. So it's interesting, but it's also a little kind of annoying, but that's okay. For what it is, it's okay. So as you can see, this section is closed, and it's closed because they are redoing this guy. So this was my favorite part of this place, was this observation tower. And a couple years ago when I came, they had closed it down, and so obviously you weren't able to go up into it. It's just stairs that wound all the way to the top with a flat deck on top, and you can just look out at the skyline and the you know, the horizon, the ocean, all that cool stuff from really up high. And I was really kind of bummed that it was closed down, but the lady explained that they had closed it to fix it, remodel it, and update it, and all that fun stuff, basically just to make it safer, which is a good thing. So they are finally in the works for doing that. I'm super excited about it. I can't wait till it's done, though it looks like it's going to be quite a while till it is. But when it is, I will be here and giving you some new, fresh footage from atop that bad boy. So it's kind of bittersweet because I'm excited that they're finally doing this, but on the downside, the rest of the trail is closed. What is going on with my hair? I think there's like static electricity around here with these trees. It is making my hair stand up. Can you guys see that? Look at that. That's crazy. I mean, I've never seen. Alright, and this is the Gumbo Limbo gift shop. I just wanted to show you guys this really quick because this is so cool. That is an actual fossilized giant turtle head. The king of turtles. I'm not going to bother to try to pronounce that, but
This is one of the
yeah, pretty cool. Love it. Okay, and this is the Gumbo Limbo gift shop, and you know, your typical souvenir items, typical Florida souvenir items, especially with, you know, starfish, anchor, just things, ocean that Florida's kind of known for. Butterfly wall hanging things up there. Of course, Gumbo Limbo Florida t-shirts. It's actually really nice. I like this one.
Sadie, where is everyone else?
They went outside the way we came in.
And have some for the kids down there.
I just went.
And just out of curiosity, let's see how much this goes for. Okay, so this is $40.
I really want to go.
This Gumbo Limbo Nature Center shirt is $29. And this one is $44. I like this with the rope here. It's neat.
Hey,
And this one is $36.
Walking this kid's like.
And on and on.
That's my mom.
These are some reptile book games, it looks like. Reptiles and marine life. And, stuff for the car ride, I guess, for the kids. And these Gumbo Limbo decal stickers for your car. These are pretty neat. It's cute. And it goes for $3. Not bad. Not bad at all. I'd spend $3 for that. This one, it's just another turtle. Are they all $3? Yeah, so it looks like they're all $3, which is pretty cool. Ooh, octopus. My son would love that. But he doesn't have a car. So tough. $3, yep. Alright. So these are examples of all the different stickers you can get. And we know now we're $3. Yay, $3. And then they have some jewelry and display pieces. Those are supposed to be like jellyfish, which I think is pretty cool. That looks like an ocean wave. That's neat. And some jewelry. I don't know if it's marine jewelry, so pearls and little turtles, things like that. Cute stuff. Wow, that's neat. Okay, these look pretty cool. And these are little, oh my god, they're little music boxes. Oh, that is my favorite song too. I love that. That's great. Those are new. They didn't have those before. I wonder how much they are. Let's see. $12.50. Not bad. And they have these cool little marine life kids clothes over here. Little onesies for the little guys. Pajamas. Oh, that is adorable. Look at that. Pirates and sharks and pirate octopi. Alright. And then over here they have kind of the cheaper, smaller kind of novelty items and toys. Not all of them marine life related, as you can see, but still pretty cool stuff. I mean, I guess this would be kind of marine life in the sense that if you use this, it will protect the environment and the marine life and so on, rather, you know, kind of like how they're banning plastic straws and things like that, kind of help the environment. So it kind of goes along the same lines with silicone, you know, tops for your drinks and silicone straws and stuff like that. I think it's pretty neat. And you can come in here and you can buy a lot of really expensive stuff, but you don't have to, because they have sections with smaller, cheaper toys. And I don't mean cheap as in quality, just as in price. So I used to get my son these little packs right here for different assorted marine life, and he loved it because he gets a nice variety and mix of different stuff, so he never gets bored. There's plenty to play with. I don't see, oh yeah, see, like these are just $5. Look at that, it's $5 and you get all that. That's pretty cool. And this one, also $5, and you get all of that. My son loves this. He loves rocks for some reason. I don't know. Boys are gross. What can you do? And turtles, also $5. So, you know, as you can see, it's reasonable. Again, like I said, they do have some more expensive high-end items that'll cost you a pretty penny, but it's not necessary. You don't have to do that unless you see something you absolutely have to have. For the most part, it's not necessary to drop that kind of coin. I don't think I've ever spent more than 20 bucks in this place. They have all natural things that they make and sell, like butt naked candles, sea mist, sunflower, day at the spa, sand in my shorts. That's pretty funny. I wonder what sand in your shorts smells like. I'm kind of scared to find out, so I won't. The perfect man. Oh, they made a candle about me. One thing I absolutely love about Gumbo Limbo is their emphasis on entertainment. So when I first came here and I checked out this gift shop, some of the toys that I saw here, I didn't quite get. I didn't understand. For example, like this guy right here. No, not that. This one right here. Tin can robot. You know, or this robot spider thing over here. All these different build-it-yourself solar rover guy. All these things, kind of do-it-yourself science kits. I didn't get it at first because I'm like, we're at Gumbo Limbo. Gumbo Limbo is supposed to be marine life. Why do they have these build-it-yourself robot things and solar-powered this and that? And then I got it. Oh, because Gumbo Limbo's first and foremost is education. My son also loves trying to get these, but I don't let him because this is where the expensive part comes in, because these things run like $30, $40, $50, $60. Alright, so that is it. That is our tour of Gumbo Limbo. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I did. I had a lot of fun. I got to see some stuff that I hadn't seen before. I got to show you some of the stuff that I like, some of my favorite stuff, some of my son's favorite stuff. All in all, I think it was a pretty good day. I'm going to go ahead and head on home now. Again, this is my first video, so I hope you guys like it. Please like and subscribe. Send me some comments. So be nice. I'm talking to you, internet trolls.